Alright, so this is the one-time credit card payment form. And what this is going to be used for is if the customer wants to pay their activation and equipment costs with their credit card, you will fill this out. They can write you a check. If they write you a check for the activation as well as the equipment costs, if you've charged extra equipment or they bought extra equipment, then they would just write you a check out and there'd be no need for this. If they want to pay with a card, then this must be filled out. Now you'll notice right here, you will input the date. We'll go here. See dealer number and dealer name, leave those blank. Authorized dealer ADT customer name, you're going to write the customer's name here. Account number, you will not know that, so leave that blank. That's going to be not available. Don't write that in. You're just going to leave it blank. You're going to again put the customer's address in, their home telephone number, an alternate number we can reach them at, and then you're going to circle which type of card they have. So if they have a Visa, then you'd circle Visa, so on and so forth. You'll input the card number here. You will write the expiration date, write their name in here, put the total dollar amount of the transaction, write down the 3-digit authorization code, and then the customer would sign right here. Alright? So that's how you fill out the one-time credit card payment form. Now, what I want to go over really quick is what we call activation. Now, activation, we've already discussed it, is the $99 that's required from a customer in order for us to bring them on, to take them on as an account. Now, if you decide to waive activation, then there's a couple different ways you can do this. If you waive activation, then they will write out a check to you, and the front of the check, if this is the check here, will actually be made out to Loctite Security, which is who you work for. They'll write it out for the $99, and then they'll even sign the check as if they were going to pay the $99. And then on the actual back of the check, you know, you have your line here that says sign to cash or whatever. They would write void, and then where they would cash it, where you would sign to cash it, they would write do not cash right there. Okay, and that's how we accept a waive activation. And again, the reason we do this, we're an authorized dealer for ADT. So what we do is we scan in the front of the check, which looks like the customer has paid the activation, and we then take $99 from your commission, put it with that, and send it into ADT Corporate. So to them it looks as if the customer has paid the activation, when in actuality you've just collected a voided check and you've taken care of the activation for them. We just deduct that $99 from your commission. And that just shows ADT what they call proof of payment. They need proof of payment from the customer, and you know, that's one way we can waive activation there. A second way we can waive activation is with the one-time credit card form. It's a little bit different. You would fill out the form as if they were paying, they would sign, and then on the back of this sheet here you would write void, waived activation. So you'd write that on the back of the sheet. And the only way to actually show proof of payment through a credit or debit card is to actually charge the customer. We will charge the customer's card, and within 7 to 10 business days, they will receive a rebated check for $99 from the company. But that's the only way we can waive activation, through a credit card or a debit card. But again, if they have a check, then they can just fill out the check, void it on the back, and it's all good to go. Again, the check cannot say void anywhere on the front. That's how you waive activation. This is the one-time credit card payment form.